guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naji. If you don't know, now you know. If you've previously been subscribed, then welcome back to my channel. Today I am basically kind of doing like a mukbang, like a Q&A mukbang chit-chat video. So hopefully you guys like it. Okay, I'm gonna start by showing you guys what I got. So I went to Burger King and McDonald's. From McDonald's I just got a large fry and like ketchup and mayo and stuff. This is the fry. And then Burger King. And I saw this commercial about like a what is it, a $1, $2, $3 menu. So I got like everything off the $1 menu that I've never tried before. So I got a chicken sandwich and like a bacon cheeseburger. So hopefully they're good because I don't really like burgers like that, but I'm not sure which is. Oh, this is the chicken one. I'm gonna try this one first. Oh, and from McDonald's I got a couple of ice and fruit punch. Ah, there's lettuce on here. Okay, this is my sandwich. Let me take a bite. It's not bad. Okay, how old am I and when is my birthday? I am 19 years old and my birthday is March 23rd, 2001. How tall am I? I'm 5'1". Very tall. Very tall. Who is your best friend? My best friend, I have a lot of best friends, but my closest best friend, his name is Joseph. And we go to school together, so. Do you play any sports? And which sports? If so, which sports do you play? I play soccer. That's about it. I tried a couple sports, but soccer is the only one that actually stuck, so. I enjoy soccer. I watch soccer. Soccer and football are my favorite sports. If I could play football, I would, but it's a little too late for that. And I always eat my fries with mayo. So, you put them in. Immaculate. What's my zodiac sign? I'm an Aries, but I feel like I don't really be like identifying with Aries tendencies, so I don't know. Do you want children? No, I do not. Not now, not ever, never. I just can't imagine myself doing that. So, but if you do want kids, kudos to you. What's my shoe size? I wear a 6.5 or a 7. It depends on the shoes. So, like 6.5, 7. Baths or showers? I used to have like an obsession with baths and like bath bombs from Lush. But, I mean, in college, all you take is showers. So, like, I feel like that's what I'm used to now. But I think if I had to choose, I'd choose baths. Please take a sip of juice. Someone was asking me what my pet peeves are. And I don't have very many. But, like, dirty spaces is one of them. Like, my room cannot be dirty. Like, I can't sleep in a dirty room. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but it couldn't be me. Or like, I don't know if this is a pet peeve, but like when people argue, like not necessarily physically, like physical fighting, but like even verbally, like people yelling, it's like, could you not do that? Or what's another one? Oh, when people try to tell me like what I did. Like, how are you going to tell me what I'm doing when I am me and I was there the whole time and you weren't even there, but you're going to try to tell me what I was doing and how I was doing it? Like, please, don't do that. So we get to start going back to school on the 21st. And I'm going to drive 9 hours all by myself. Last time I drove with my mom and my sister. So my sister drove 4 hours and I drove 4 hours. And my mom drove the whole 9 and we followed her in my sister's car. And this time I'm going to do it myself. So I'm a little bit nervous. Then again, I'm like, I can do it. Like, it's not going to be no big deal. Fry. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm going to open this other burger thing so you guys can see it. There's cheese on it. And I don't really like cheese on my burgers. But this is the other burger. I will take a bite. It tastes like that microwave bacon. I hate that stuff. I just realized I low-key don't even know how like mukbangs work. Like, it's kind of hard to talk and eat at the same time too. Like, you shouldn't talk with your mouth full, but you also can't like sit like on camera and just be eating and not saying anything, because like, I don't know if people actually just want to watch people eat without talking. But so it's kind of hard, but then again, you just have to find stuff to talk about, I guess. So let's talk about my skin, because she's been acting out lately. Like, when I was at school, it looked relatively good, and I wasn't really doing anything to it. But when I got back home, my skin started breaking out, and I don't know if you guys can see the marks on camera, but like, there's dark marks on this side and this side. So I've been trying to like clear it up, and it's actually getting better. Like, it's better than it was when I started. So if it actually works, I'll do like a video on my skincare routine, because I don't know, it may work for somebody else who's trying to clear their skin up. So I think that could be nice. Oh, and I got a cup of ice. Ooh. My mom has an ice obsession, and I feel like now I have one too. So sometimes I just like to eat ice. Like, ice really be hitting different. Especially the circle ice is kind of soft. Immaculate. But someone was asking me how I like my car so far. And I actually do really like it. I drove it on the highway the other day, and it accelerates like really fast. Not that I was speeding or anything, but like, if the speed limit is 70, it doesn't take the car long to get to 70. So that was nice. It brakes super, like, the brakes are super gentle, and it brakes like kind of fast. Like, you don't have to press the brake that long for it to slow down. So that's nice. And yeah, the music is good. I got really good gas mileage, so okay. Somebody said, what's one thing you learned in 2020 that you will use this year? I think I learned to be patient with myself and trust the process. Like, everything doesn't have to be done like how everyone else did it, or like the same way someone else did it, or perfect. Like, a lot of stuff isn't going to be perfect, and I think I just need to learn that that's okay. Because I don't know, when I do stuff, I want it to be like perfect and exactly how I wanted it to go. But it's okay for stuff not to be perfect. Like, stuff will happen when it's supposed to happen. That's something that I learned, and I need to like be okay. What are you looking forward to in 2021? Reaching like a whole bunch of goals, because I already know I'm about to do it. So I'm excited. What type of person would you rather date? And would you date a person based on only looks? Okay, so I'll start with the first part. What type of person would I like to date? Someone who is respectful and kind and intelligent, and somebody who has some kind of goals. I feel like a lot of people I've dated like don't really have any life goals, and which is I don't want to say that's okay, because for me personally, I think you should have like some kind of goal, even if it's a short-term goal. But maybe that's just how they are, and that's fine for them, but it's not fine for me. So now in the present, that's what I think that's what I look for. And would I only date a person on looks alone? No. Because I've dated people only for personality reasons. But I don't think I could ever date someone who's like who looks super good, but like has nothing, like has no substance. Like you try to have a conversation with them and like they can't hold a conversation. I feel like that would be like, that's just something I couldn't do. Like, no sir. No sir. What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear is probably the dark, or either failure. Yeah, it's either the dark or failure. I really don't like the dark. Like, I don't even like sleeping in the dark. Like, I'll stay awake all night just so I can go to sleep when it's light outside. Like, which probably isn't healthy, but like lately that's just how I've been feeling. So, have I ever been heartbroken? I don't think so. No. At least not by a boy. Someone asked, have I ever gotten in trouble with the police? No, never. Like, I don't know. I don't really be doing anything that I need to go to jail for. Or, like, anything like that. That's a little bit crazy to me. Especially being brown. Or, like, being black. I feel like you really can't be playing around with that stuff. I think I am going to be done eating. Because, I don't know, I'm just full. So I'm just going to keep answering some of the questions. Let me go back to Instagram. Okay. Somebody said, how do I feel about cancel culture? Okay, so if you don't know what cancel culture is, I don't even know if I really know what it is. But it's basically, if someone does something and like a majority of people think it's wrong, they're like, oh, that person is canceled. Like, don't watch their content. Don't like show any support to their channel. Like, you know, I don't know. That person doesn't really exist anymore. So, okay, sometimes I think it is okay. In the instance where someone is being blatantly racist, saying the N-word, doing all this and that, I feel like a lot of people do that for attention and don't realize that once you do something like that, your life is kind of over. Because on TikTok, this happens all the time. Like, somebody will post a video being, like, racist beyond belief. And then people will see it, take it to Twitter. Twitter will find that person's Instagram, their home address, what school they go to, what college they want to go to, and they will email the school the video of them acting out, and the school will be like, okay, you can't come here. The job will be like, okay, you're fired. And then the people who were being racist want to hop on the app and cry. Like, honey, what did you expect people to do? Like, sit there and like go along with you, or let you continue to act that way? So in that instance, I think it is okay to be like, what you're doing is wrong. Here are your repercussions for acting the way you did. And then in other instances, some people, I feel like it's not as bad. Like, some people will say something that other people don't agree with, and then they want to like take it to a whole nother extreme. Like, this one girl said, like, when, I don't know, like when people are pregnant and the doctor's like, it's either you or the baby. And this girl was like, I would always choose myself, and I want my husband to choose me as well, because like I have no connection to that baby. Like, I don't know that baby. And people were in the comments like, oh my God, you're so heartless and da 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 da. And I was like, I understand, because I want to live. Like, what on earth? So in that instance, I don't think she should be canceled for exercising her right to do what she wants with her body and wanting to live. Like, I don't know. To me, if you want to live, then girl, live. Like, but I don't want kids, so maybe that's why I feel that way. But to me, there was nothing wrong with what she said. That's how she feels, and that's fine. Okay. What color socks am I wearing? They're like rainbow socks. Ooh, wait, can you see the side of them? Yes, I think these are one of my favorite socks. And then I have like banana socks. So, yeah. My favorite movie. At this point, I don't really have a favorite movie. I feel like my attention span is very short. So unless the movie is really good, I'm gonna be off doing something else while the movie is playing. I did watch this movie the other day called, I think it's called Poseidon or something. It's about this cruise and they get in a shipwreck and like people are trying to like find a way off the ship. So that was a really good movie. I think I'd watch that movie again. I'll put like a picture of the like the cover of the movie, because I think you guys should watch it. It was a really good movie. And then there was a time where I was obsessed with like Zootopia and Moana, and I would watch those movies like every day, like multiple times a day. But I haven't really watched either of them. I watched Princess and the Frog yesterday, which is a good movie. Soul is a good movie if you want a movie recommendation. But yeah, so at the moment, I don't really have a favorite movie. I just be minding my business. Have you ever been famous? Not yet, but I will be. Wait on it. Eee! I don't know what I'm gonna be famous for, but I just know it. Well, I don't know if I want to call it famous, because I don't want to be like, actually, I don't know what. I don't even know what I want. Yes, I do think I'll be famous. Have you ever drank underage? No. I'm still underage to drink, but I don't drink, and I don't think I ever would, because I don't know, something about that just don't sit right with me. Like, why would you drink something that makes it so like you don't fully understand what's going on around you? And like nowadays, people just do like whatever without facing any like consequences or repercussions. So I just feel like I don't want to be like in a state where I'm like, woo, like, oh yeah, I don't know what's going on, like, because I barely know what's going on like in my right mind. So I feel like I really couldn't. I'd probably fall off like a balcony and be dead. And then I'll be embarrassed, like in heaven, talking to Rosa Parks, like, yeah, I got drunk and fell off a balcony. And she'd be like, I did all this so you could die off a balcony? And I'd be like, girl, I wouldn't have nothing to say. I'd be embarrassed. Am I ticklish? Sometimes, like, I have days where I'm ticklish and other days where I'm not. Like, if I go get a pedicure, some days, like, I'm more ticklish than others. But whenever anyone asks me, I always deny it, because people be trying me. So I just be like, no, I'm not ticklish. But I am some days. Some days I'm ticklish. But yeah, I feel like I've answered a lot of questions, and like this video is gonna be like all chumming along. I recorded this video yesterday, but like the footage was blurry, so I redid it today. And yesterday the video was 30 minutes long. So today I'm trying not to talk as much. So I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys have any other questions, drop them down in the comments below. I will try to answer them. I hope you guys are all having a good day. Have a good rest of your day. We're still in a pandemic. Make sure you're wearing your mask, you know, washing your hands, staying 6 feet away from like other people unless you live with them or like, I don't know, they're a close friend that you spend a lot of time with. But yeah, that is it for this video. Peace up, A-Town.